Hi everybody. Well, I decided recently to redo my review of the Sailor Moon S.H.Figuarts figure. The original review that I did, I didn't much like the quality of it. I thought it turned out really grainy because I was using a really old camera. So I decided to redo it so that I can also review Mercury and Mars, and they can be similar videos. Well, starting out, I'm going to show off the box. Now, I did get mine from Amazon, as well as Mercury and Mars that are coming, and I will probably get the rest through Amazon as well. That's what the box looks like. This is the first edition. There is supposed to be a second edition coming out. The last time I looked, Amazon actually didn't have the figure anymore for sale. They were only being sold through personal shops. So if you want to get this, the best price that I know of is CircleRed.com if you live in the United States. If you live in Canada, I think there's a shop up there called Big Fifer that might have this at a reasonable price. There's also Big Bad Toy Store that has this figure. As far as I know, the last time I looked, they still had theirs for order, or you can order through. Or you can try eBay. The only thing about eBay is there are Chinese bootlegs now of this figure. But there's ways out there to identify the real ones versus the bootlegs. The bootleg don't have the Toei sticker on it. It also doesn't have this gold sticker. And there are versions of the bootleg out that does not have the Bandai logo or the Tamashii Nations logo on the box. Another giveaway would be the paint job on the bootleg version is really, really bad. It's really sloppy done. Also, in the joint area on the bootleg version, the joint at the shoulders is actually flesh tone instead of clear like it is here. So that is some identifying characteristics you can go by to make sure you get an authentic figure. But she does come with instructions. They are in Japanese, but they're pretty self-explanatory on how to put her together. And then it also has separate instructions talking about the stand, although it does explain some of the stand here in this version as well. Now, the international release will have this at the bottom covering up for the US release, showing that the Bluefin, this distribution company, is in charge of the international US release. Also, you will get this warning sticker on the box right here, which I actually moved mine and put it down there. The figure itself is really nice. It really looks good on my phone camera than it did on that other camera. It was just awful. So I'm glad I'm redoing this video, but the paint job on the official figure is really well done. It's not choppy and I guess sloppy as the bootleg version is. It's going around. The painting is kind of a shimmery paint on the red and the blue that I noticed. Her hair actually has like a translucent coloring on the tips. She does have the stripes on her collar. Now, the one flaw with mine, as I showed in my original video, is there's this white paint speck. I think it's like a chip in the painting. I actually want to repair that eventually. I just haven't got around to it and I keep forgetting. But it's perfectly fine because I'm kind of glad that I could show it off again in this video. She's completely articulated in her elbow and wrist. Also her shoulders and her head moves. Her pigtails also move. You can move them. Her waist and knees and ankles are all movable. And of course you can remove her hands and switch them out for these ones. These are some of the hands that come with it. She also has a moon tiara disc and another crescent moon wand. Trying to focus on there. And she has different faces. Now, this edition was a special edition. As far as I know, they haven't been coming out with any other special editions for any of the other Figuarts figures in the line. This one had a winking face and a crying face. That was the special ones that came with it. The soon-to-be second edition release will not include those two faces. But to remove her face, you just remove her bangs and her face pops off, and then you can put one of the other faces on and then put her bangs back on. It's pretty simple. Now when you get it at first, it is a little challenging to remove her bangs the first time and her face, but once you remove them once, they seem to loosen up, as far as I've experienced while posing her and such. This one, of course, this crescent moon wand has the crystal on it. And here is the Luna that comes with her. Luna has a really nice paint job on her face and her ears. Her head is movable, and her tail is a little bit movable, but there's really not much you can do with it. She is a little hard to stand at times. It's hard to position her there because of the way she's just posed. My only major flaw with this is the stand itself. I've heard a lot of people say that their stands have been breaking on them pretty easily. I noticed on mine, like, it's really flimsy. I mean, you can't really get it to work really well. And while posing, the joints are really loose, so it's just kind of difficult to pose her on the stand sometimes. I also noticed while setting up this video, one of these clips actually pop off really well and really easily. So I was like, I thought I broke it at first, but it pops right back on easily. Just kind of hard to do that with one hand. But yes, the stand is kind of annoying with these. At least with the Sailor Moon one. It does have her name and a crescent moon on it. But yeah, this is my review of the Figuarts figure. I would have liked the hands to have had some kind of little holder that came with them, like the faces did. It would have been a little easier to store them than to have them all loose. So I've been keeping them in a plastic bag. A fellow Moonie called A Heart of Gold actually gave me a little of a idea on how to store the faces and stuff. Using one of the Gashapon capsules that come with the swings and the Gashapon lockets. It's a pretty good idea. I might decide on doing that with mine. Right now I just have a couple of bags I've been storing them in. And this one's actually holding my Figma Link parts. and storing them together. But yeah, this is my review of the Sailor Moon Figuarts figure. Let me know what you think of it. I hope you enjoy this video better than my last one. I know it wasn't very good. But thank you very much for watching. Alright, thank you. Bye.